Right, tonight's plan, stealth camp in a local park and ride. Now thankfully, there's not an awful lot going on in this area in the park and ride, but I do know, I can't see it at the minute, but I do know there's a security camera around here somewhere. But I need to get over into that corner, and I think the camera is in that area. So I'm going to stay under these trees for a minute or two, see until I see it. I will just thank Alan actually, because where I parked is actually on his land. I was going to park in a little lay-by nearby, and I bumped into him and he said, oh no, he said, park behind my property, which is where all the tiles and stuff were. So cheers Alan. That was really good timing. I was just getting my stuff out of the car when you popped along. Right, I think that camera was on this back wall somewhere. Right, there it is. So if I stay here, should be all right on this side of it. I might even be able to access. I have wrecked this spot, so I do have somewhere in mind to go. And that lens isn't pointing this way, so I'm just going to kind of head around here. Got all the rabbit holes. Right, I think if I just get off track now. Right, so I'm under cover of the trees, so my God, it's a death trap round here. Look at all the rabbit holes. I might have to go up and round actually. Oh. Lots of nice dry dead wood, but I very much doubt I'll be having a fire tonight. Oh, I'm trying to get under these branches with this pack on isn't easy. A little bit exposed, so a bit of a dash down here out of the way. This is where I wanted to be. I saw this little area on the map and I thought, this is great. Because the land over there, there's nothing overlooking this spot at all. And there's clearly been something here at some point, but I don't know what. And I just thought, you know what? I could sling a hammock under here. And I've got a new one to try out. Now there is quite a lip there over the top, so I'm just going to dump my bag and I'll take you and show you. Right, so there's my pack. Let's just go for a quick nosy up here. See, there's not much litter around here, so I suspect this isn't an area that's heavily used by kids or anything. Where's that damn camera? I think we're out of sight of it. It's a bit breezy at the minute up here. But yeah, so that's the park and ride. And this is like an overflow area and it's hardly used. And there's just quite a bit of scope when I had a look around. And there's all this land up here where you could get a discreet tent. Right. The only question is where do I put the hammock? Actually, I think I've just found the two perfect trees. That one and that one. So it's quite sideways on. The only snag with this hammock I've got is it's by East Hills Outdoors and comes as a bit of a kit with a tarp and a hammock, and the hammock looked really good, and the tarp is one of those kind of diamond shaped ones, but it's grey, really bright grey, and I want to try them together because that's what I kind of got it for. I've also forgotten my bendy leg tripod, so thankfully in the back of the car I had a wide base tripod, so I should be able to get by. Right, I don't know what to do. It is. Let's just have a look at the time. So, it's about 10 past 8. Sun will set in about an hour and 15 minutes, 9:30 thereabouts. So I'm just going to lay low for a bit, I think. I've got a couple of bottles of cider with me. I might pop one of those. I might even start setting up. Who knows? All right, so I've got my hammock set up. It is now 20:56, so about 9 o'clock. I've only got about half an hour of sunlight left, and then the sun sets. It's a little bit rough because, well, yeah, because of where I am. You know, I'm in a park and ride car park. in a bit of a wooded area in a park and ride car park, so it's a little bit rough, but it's not too bad. I don't know whether you'll be able to see much in here. But what I've got in here is, don't think you can see a thing. I'll talk you through it. In there's my Rabascent sleeping bag, my little red camp pillow, and what you can see poking out there is I've got my Exped down mat just lining the underside of the hammock just to keep the wind off me. I'm going to go up to the top and just have a quick look down just to see how visible anything is from there, for anybody that might be able to see me. So this car park does actually close and get locked down by security at around, in about an hour actually, so about 10 o'clock. So there's still nobody in the car park, so it's all quiet at the moment. Now if you're anybody looking down there, you can see that grey tarp. But you wouldn't necessarily be able to see the hammock underneath it if I had a different coloured tarp on top, a more camo one. Yeah. But I actually do quite like that tarp and hammock setup. That might become my new favourite, you know. Anyway, as I say, 9 o'clock, it's time for something to drink and probably something to eat too, because I haven't eaten yet. Keep hearing noises. This is just such unfamiliar territory for me. Maybe that'll help me feel better. I think I've deserved this. Copperberg pear cider. Just for a bit of a sweet treat tonight. Oh, that's nice. I've got a couple of these with me. So on tonight's menu, tonight's slop, we've got a pasta mugshot and some chili con carne. Should make a good slop. Got some water and my steel Swiss Army mug thing, and then the stove and stuff is in here. And in my bag I've also got a bag for the washing up tomorrow. OEX Etna. I do like this little stove. Although I didn't bring the stabilizers tonight. I should do it. Also bought my little Vanguard trivet so that this will stand on there alright. Get a bit of water in here. Don't need much. Save the rest for coffee in the morning. Got my long handled spork and spoon. I think we'll play with the spoon. It's all quiet out there. The sun is just starting to go down. Yeah, I think we're going to be good. Boiling already. Time to get the old head torch on. Right. Let's get this in there. So that's softened up a bit. That pasta's starting to soften up a little bit. So we'll get the old chili con carne. Oh, I don't believe it, the ring pull's naked. Oh, it's gone. Well, thankfully, I've probably got a tin opener with me somewhere. Or have I? I bought minimal stuff today. What can I use to get into there? I'll come back. It's not the best way to use your knife, but if I can get in and just prise that up. Ah, it's gone. I'm in. Oh, good old Camillus knife. The Black River. Saves the day. Oh, yes. Whew. I was lucky. Let's mix that up. Turn that down, otherwise it'll burn. So pasta and chili tonight. It's going to be a full cup. There we go. Already. It's not looking bad, tonight's slop, is it? Chili pasta. Can't see much of me at the minute. Have to get some lights out in a bit when I know it's all quiet. Good. It's definitely going to fill a gap. That was really good. Oh God, I needed that. Cheers. Quite a warm one, as you can see tonight. But it's weird because it still feels like it's coming in cool at 18 degrees. Odd, isn't it? Probably just because I'm sat down. Oh, God, that was so good. I might go for another look round. So 9:45, they should be locking up any time soon. Let's go for another look. Anyway, sounds like my taxi's coming. Yeah, there's nobody about. I have got my lantern on down there. You can just see it through there, can't you? Look, there it is. Looks like a right proper little den, this, doesn't it? not sure if the camera will really pick this up. Oops, don't want the light on. Not sure if the camera will really pick this up, but if I go to the very back of where I actually am pitched, you can see all that yellow hay, look, in the field beyond. It's about 10:15, and actually I've climbed into the hammock. It's getting a little bit, feels like there's a few insects around, so I thought, well, I might as well get behind the net. So I'm going to settle down pretty soon anyway. I'm not going to be up late tomorrow. I've got to go and see my mum. That's the plan for Saturday. So I'm just going to chill out and watch some stuff on my phone, watch some videos, that kind of stuff. Yeah, just relax for a bit. And I'll see you in the morning. Noisy nature. Good morning. Yeah, it's been a bit noisy this morning with nature, ruddy nature. Yeah, there was a load of jackdaws, I think they were, cawing almost directly above me. Didn't sleep too bad. Slept from about 11 till about 2:30, then I was awake for another hour or so. And then I've been dozing since. I'm not staying here late because I don't want to get caught. And I'm going to see my mum today. But I am ready for some coffee. I don't know whether the microphone will pick it up, but you have got the background sound of traffic on the A64. It's not hideous. The only thing that you tend to hear in an odd, try and get the words out, Cal. The only thing that you tend to hear is an occasional exhaust where the baffles are either naked or blown out, or you know, that kind of thing. But other than that, it's just white noise, isn't it? Background traffic. Traffic in the distance. I'm yammering now, aren't I? And of course, one of the great things about hammocks is how easy it is to pack them away. I do love the ease at which hammocks pack down. I used to spend ages coiling these up as well. Doesn't bother anymore, I just chuck them in.